Hi, Patrick here, and welcome to Instant Customer TV. Today we're going to talk about lifestyle coaching, and with us we have a special guest who's going to share with us some wisdom, some golden nuggets, and hopefully even some great insights that you can take with you. And I'm sure she will, because she's also the author of a few DVDs in the area of Qigong, and also author of a meditation CD, or maybe several, which we're going to find out. But her name is Debi Dunn, lifestyle coach. So Debbie, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Patrick, for having me.
Great to have you here. And did I get it right there in the beginning? You've done a few Qigong DVDs, or produced and authored them, and meditation CDs. Is that correct?
Yes, I have one called Qigong for Everyone, and the other one is Qigong The Basics. And one that is available to help you create your own practice. So that's all within the kind of a two series. And then I also have a meditation CD called Tranquil Journeys. So it's all based on movement therapies, healing movement therapies, and also just some mindfulness meditation CDs information.
Great, interesting. So I thought maybe we could start with, what is lifestyle coaching?
Lifestyle coaching is a method to help you balance work-life balance issues that people have. It goes down to emotional issues that people have that are deep-seated, going back to limiting beliefs that we all have as we grow up and get into adulthood. So lifestyle is just trying to take everything that we're responsible to do in life and put them together in a better and easier manageable package, so that we can set our priorities, establish better relationships, and have a better working experience.
Okay, great. So why do people come to a lifestyle coach, or what makes someone seek out a lifestyle coach? Because I'm sure that people are watching now, they're interested and they maybe want to know a little bit more. But so what are the common reasons that people seek out a lifestyle coach?
Well, that's a good question, Patrick, because as you know, there are many types of coaches out there, and people get a little confused about, okay, what's a lifestyle coach? What's a fitness coach? What's a weight loss coach? There are many, and even leadership style coaches, but they want to come to a coach that works with their particular issues, specifically when their problems seem insurmountable, when worries are just overwhelming them. They just need some help and just some way through the forest, and that's what a lifestyle coach can do for somebody. Not so much on weight loss issues or non-smoking issues or fitness issues. It's just, how do I get through this existence and this journey we call life?
Interesting. So when someone seeks out a coach, or in this case a lifestyle coach, and as you said, there's so many different coaches, so it's good how you define that with the lifestyle coaching. But are there certain situations that people find themselves in that make them want to maybe seek out a lifestyle coach?
Yes, in particular, something that I really like to specialize in, and I seem to feel like it's my calling because people are drawn to me with that, and that is when you have a very stressful situation in life. You might encounter an illness. People just kind of find life just very tumultuous when this illness hits, or disease hits, or even, as a death in the family. It's just overwhelming. So I like to work with people that just need to find their center again and feel more mindful, and to be able to get their power back in terms of working through these issues. For instance, if it's a cancer patient, I have quite a few clients that are going through cancer. The statistics these days are very high, as we know, which is sad. But, they just need a way to make the correct decisions, prioritize their life, because many are still working, many have families, many have to make these big decisions with, their treatment plan. So, the goal of the coach is just help them organize the thoughts around that to make them very efficient, and just support them in the decisions that they have to make, and improve their lifestyle going forward. So that's something that is very needed nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine, and and that maybe brings a little bit into what can people expect to when they go through a program or a lifestyle coaching program. What can they expect out of that, and how would their life look like maybe afterwards?
I think it's an amazing transformation, but people are often trying to leap towards solutions and answers when in this situation it's better to take small steps. We call them Kaizen steps, which is we borrow from the Japanese, is taking small little steps instead of these big leaps or these big decisions all of a sudden. So this coaching process helps them take this big, huge problem or this big lifestyle issue and break it down into these small, manageable pieces. So, for instance, if a person has to make decisions about what to do with childcare or what to do about their, schedule at work, maybe they have to modify their work. They just have to take one thing at a time, take each major category, break it down into small steps, and then just walk through those steps. And then eventually, a better, improved lifestyle comes at the other end because they've managed all of this. But without help, it's difficult to just see, where do I start? Where do I start? And you just can't. Rome wasn't created in a day, they say. So it's the same thing with this. Little baby steps. And when people, can achieve each baby step, then they have the motivation to just keep going, until they can reach some of the goals they need to in life.
Great. Okay, interesting. So someone might be asking themselves as they're watching this now, and that is, okay, I want to, seek out a lifestyle coach, or I want to seek out a coach, but what should I look for? What are maybe 3-4 things you think that you would suggest or advise someone to look for when they're seeking out a coach?
I think it would be very important for them to check for lifestyle coaches or emotionally based coaches in their local area, and you can do that obviously through Googling it on the website. You can look at LinkedIn profiles, which are very popular in the United States right now. It's a very popular way to go in and just search a variety of areas, and you can check globally nowadays. A lot of coaches are available in many different countries. So if I'm in the United States, I have clients in Australia and France. So we're not limited to just face-to-face. So that's the first place to check, would be the internet. Second would be referrals. Ask your friends. Many of them maybe have similar issues or can understand what you're going through, and they might have recommendations for you as well. So I always like to recommend that people talk to friends and get personal referrals, because I know that I do that personally. If I need an issue, and I have a coach, by the way, business coach and a personal coach, because even as coaches need this, and I go on referrals. I talk to my friends who is really good with fitness, or somebody who's good with business. And then the third way would be, once you find the person, is to meet with them. Either via the telephone, via Skype, via Google Hangout. Any of these many ways are good, because you need to figure out if you resonate. Do you resonate with that person? Is your energy matching that person's energy? Are your needs going to be met with that? And it's really a two-way street. You want to find somebody that you can really relate to. That's very, very important. So those are the 3 ways, I think, that are really the most effective and what I find people use the most.
Okay, great. Okay, cool. So I know that you've been very successful in your coaching and working with people, and you've taken them from where they are to where they want to be, and they have a more fulfilling life and a different lifestyle after they've been with you. So maybe you could share with us a little bit about your approach to coaching.
Thank you, Patrick. I do believe I have a unique approach to coaching, because I'm different than a lot of other coaches because of my unique background. I have a background in education. I'm a professor at a couple of universities in the area, and I teach stress management. I also am a corporate presenter, so I present on topics for work-life balance, for a variety of stress relief issues, for time management. And then thirdly, I coach. So I coach individuals and groups. So it's rare that you're going to find an individual like me that can teach, present, and coach. And they're all uniquely intertwined because I can put my coach hat on one day and my presentation hat on the other day, and get it accomplished through all of these ways. So often, and additionally, I find that the background that I have in terms of Qigong, Tai Chi, I teach Qigong, Tai Chi, meditation, stress relief coping skills, many of these. I've been certified in this. Another modality or tool in my toolbox would be EFT, or the Emotional Freedom Technique, which is tapping on specific acupressure points on your body and the upper part of your body to release limiting beliefs, which is at the core of a lot of the issues that people experience when they're coming to see me. So every person is treated customized, so each person's situation is different from another. So I like to use whatever in my toolbox that's available that will help that person achieve whatever they're needing to do in life. In fact, I had one client recently that came to me because a corporate executive that couldn't understand why she felt so unhappy in life. Why am I so unhappy? I have everything that a person could want. Why am I not happy? Good job, fabulous husband, family is wonderful, but I just am missing something. So as we worked on it, she came to me and said, I want to try that EFT thing. So could you explain to me what it is? Somebody had mentioned it to her. So we started, because she asked, with that, and lo and behold, she just had fabulous breakthroughs of things in her past that she had forgotten. That was what was causing some unhappiness. So she was able to clear it herself and has now gone on to become an EFT practitioner. It's an interesting story, and that just recently happened. So it kind of warms my heart that something is so effective and so changed somebody's life that they, were able to want to share it with others as well. So I think that's very an exciting story to talk about.
It's great. Well, it sounds inspiring, and I know also that the techniques that you're using are very effective and also very powerful, and the way that you teach it and the way that you coach it, I think is going to make a tremendous difference in people's lives. So I'm looking forward to hearing those stories from people. I thought maybe because someone watching right now, and you might be watching right now, and you know that you're in a place where you want to go from where you are to where you want to be, and you might feel like you're stuck, or you might feel frustrated where you are. You might have dreams or aspirations, but feel like you're not getting there yet. You might procrastinate and getting distracted and not following through on things. So if you're in that place, or you feel just discomfort and there's more, then for you, Debi, the question I have for you is, for those who are in that place and want to contact you and want to take that next step, do you have something special that you can offer them?
Yes, I would like to offer the listeners here a 30-minute free complimentary coaching session with me. And in addition, just for taking the time to explore and investigate your particular issues with me, and for that trust, I would like to offer you my free meditation CD called Tranquil Journeys as a thank you gift for spending that time with me. So I think it would help provide a bridge back to health and happiness and emotional well-being for those feeling a little stuck or a little helpless right now.
Okay, great. That's a really great offer. So if you're watching right now and you want to take that next step, here is your chance to do that. And Debi is offering you a free session, which I think is great value, so you both can explore together where you're at and where you want to be and the way to get there. And also you get the meditation CD, which is also of great value. And Debi, where do they go? They go to your website that I put here, nicelydoncoaching.com, and if they go there, they can just fill in, there's a contact form, is that correct?
Yes, just go to the website, as Patrick mentioned, and just fill out the contact form and just mention this, that you saw this on instantcustomertv.com, and I will call you, and then we'll go from there. And you can also call me as well. They could also call me at my phone number is 484-431-1270, and for those who are global and international, that is a U.S. phone number.
Yeah, so all you have to do then is just put a 1 in front of it, or it might be, depending on where you are, you might need to put 2 zeros in front of it. But anyway, you got the number there, and if you want, you can also go to Debi's website, nicelydonecoaching.com, and fill in a contact form and take that next step. And there's no better time than now. So, Debi, thank you so much for being here and sharing your time with us. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Patrick, for having me.
Thank you.